We're good.
Oh, yes, hi, we are indeed good.
Sure.
Excellent, yes, good start. Anyways, hi, hello everyone, hello. Welcome to Toonkind at 12 FPS. Uh, in which we are going to play Snowbot Snowfox. I am Argee, and I will be playing the fox in the Snowfox title, talking in the wool, and also new character, a character who I haven't yet introduced yet. I will be saving her name until like you meet her, but I have mentioned her before, so
I'm so
yeah,
excited. I
yes,
already love
yes,
her so much.
yes,
I'm JayJay, and
it's
I'll be playing the bot part of the title, because of course I am. I'm
yes, of course,
I'm playing Drew today, so
yes, perfect.
I have to specify which bot because apparently I can only make robots.
Bless, I pat you. You are so valid. Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyways, yeah, so it has been a long time since Tanguy and Drew have like last met each other. In fact, like the
It was
only time we've been
literally.
yeah, it was literally like around more than 3 months ago. Like,
Oops. Oops.
actually, I think it was like 4 months ago now because
Um,
like How to Be Funny 101 was like on
it
August
was.
4th.
Oh my
So
god, yeah, it was. Oh my god.
passage
We
of
just
time.
realized, like, we knew it was a long time, but we didn't know it was that
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, so it has been quite the while. It's been a while since Talking Drew have seen each other. That's yeah. Don't worry about that. Anyways,
Oops.
yeah. So, hey, Drew, how are you doing, buddy? What are you doing?
um, so, Drew lives in Toontown now. If anyone who follows Drew, would know that. And they do take walks, a lot because they don't have anything better to do with their time. However, it is getting late into the year now, so it's probably started snowing, and snow is not exactly something that they've uh, interacted with. They've seen it, but they haven't really interacted with it outside of seeing it before. So walking in it is kind of weird. It's
Hmm.
cold and it crunches, but also it's soft. That makes no sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, well, I guess as you're walking around in this snow, which you're like, what the heck is all this about? Why don't you make me a perception check?
Cool, because I'm so good at those.
Oh boy, good, yes.
I don't ever remember what my perception is. I don't remember it being that high, but okay.
Oh dear. Eh.
That's a
Oh,
24.
oh, well, 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 well,
So
well.
apparently I'm just so amazed by the snow that I can see everything.
Yeah, you can see everything. You can see many things. You can see
I
so
can
many
I can see
things.
the forbidden shrimp colors.
You probably should have. Whether or not you're seeing it is up for debate. But anyways, that's not important here. What's important right here is that among those many things that you kind of need to see, you see a rather familiar figure. You see a fox toon who has a like a little ponytail, like high ponytail, put up. He with like little spectacles, little gold spectacles, and he has like a winter sort of like outfit get up currently. And he has a little scarf on him. It's like a really kind of cool, cute little quaint outfit. And next to him, with him, is this small Rubber Hose cartoon, she is indeed very short. She's like 2'8".
Oh my
Uh,
god. Oh my god.
and I'm gonna yeah, she's short. This child is very short. And I will be posting a picture of her in the chat. I also do have a picture of like Tanguy and like Winter's a very a bit of a sketch of like Tanguy and like Winter get up in like my sketchbook. So I'll just like put that in the chat as well. But yeah, you see these two people, and Drew, you're definitely. You definitely have not seen this Rubber Hose small cat tune before, but you definitely recognize the Fox tune.
I was
You
tempted to
remember?
roll history to see if they did.
Oh, well, I mean, it has been like 4 months, so that's fair.
I say that I should just because it has been many months.
Yeah, understandable.
I clicked on all the wrong tabs. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep hitting minus instead of plus, which is also fun. That's an 11.
Well, it's just you kind of it's you
vaguely familiar.
I mean,
How do I?
yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
I know
definitely
this
vaguely
person.
familiar. Like it's like yeah, you feel like you have seen this person before, but you have no idea. You're just like exactly the like.
They're sort of like squinting and tilting their head, like thinking really hard. Like, I swear I've seen this person before, but I don't know from where.
Oh yeah.
And saying this, knowing that I've been in a game with Tanguy, feels bad. But Drew's stupid, so.
It's been a while, okay?
It's been a
It's
long
very
time.
valid.
A lot
Yeah,
has
well,
happened.
if he's not going to like, I'm assuming that Drew's not gonna like walk up to Tongi and be like, "Hello, sir, who the heck are you?"
No. Also,
Yeah,
I will clarify that Drew is in fact still only wearing their boater hat, but not the one that has flowers in it because it is too cold for that shit. He doesn't want the flowers to die, so he's just wearing one
yeah,
of the regular versions of the hat.
yeah, valid. Well, I mean, if Drew's not gonna like walk up to them, then I will make a perception roll for first Tongi. That's a
Oh
10.
God,
Well, I'm gonna make. You know what? I'm gonna make another roll for
the
the
baby.
yeah, the baby. I'm
Oh
23.
my God.
Oh, this child is powerful. Oh, this baby. Ah.
The baby holds all the power in this FPS.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm imagining what happens is that like I they're probably walking along, just like like oh nice winter walk.
Mm-hmm.
And this child, this small rubber hose GPA tune, they kind of they're looking all around and it's like oh my gosh oh wow it's like you kind of it's like really in awe of like all of this like this is a 5-year-old who is like walking around in like Anquil in snow in Toontown in snow and it's a really wondrous sight and then they look at you and then this child looks at you and then they point and it's like what? Then they just continue pointing at you and then they're just like is that the robot uncle or is that oh wait hang on wait hang on I'm gonna roll history for talking to see if he remembers you. Wait, why do you have a +1 in history? Why does he actually whatever.
Drew's just standing here.
13 I think he kind
It takes him
of
a minute.
recognizes you.
It takes him
Yeah,
a
it definitely
minute.
takes a minute, but it's like I mean by robot uncle, the child was referring to like Roboto. He definitely knows that's not
Oh
Roboto. Yeah, Fortune hasn't met Roboto yet. It's a thing.
no!
That's
Oh,
a thing.
oh my god.
So Tagi looks at Drew and it's like oh okay No, okay, so that's not the bottle. That's someone else. Okay, we have this before, but okay. I am so sorry I forgot your
Drew's
name.
gonna wave because he does. They do know this person. They just don't really remember them.
Yeah, Fortune excitedly waves at you, just like, hello, okay, you're not the robot uncle. You're not the robot uncle that my papa has been like telling me about. But okay, you're definitely still cool. You probably know my dad. You probably know my papa. My papa is cool. You're probably cool at extension. And Tanguy is just here trying to just scrape at the bottom of his memory to remember if he even mentioned your name. He's doing his best.
They're stupid, Your Honor.
Oh bless.
I think Drew's gonna walk up and be like, robot yes, uncle no. And they're gonna.
I can be a cousin. You can be cousin. Marvel cousin? Is that Papa? Is that possible?
Is that possible? Is that really? We haven't even.
Drew is like in. What?
How long has the business been last met again?
Drew's doing like, you know that meme that's like the lady who does the math in her head and the math like floats around. It's like that. Drew's doing eternal math and it's like, 4 months? And they're like squinting like they aren't sure of themselves, but
listen, you know what it may as well have been. I'm not even going to question that. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Yes,
it's been a while.
Yes, it has been a while. I'm very sorry. I did not expect to meet you here.
I didn't. Well, I can't say I expected to meet you here, but it has been 4 months, so it was bound to happen eventually, right? It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is bound. Yes, it indeed is.
You're being awkward. You're being awkward. Just come on.
That's sorry.
Sorry, my dad's like this. My papa's like this a lot. Hi. Did he mention me when we met? I don't think he remembered. If he mentioned, I am Fortune. Hello.
Hi, I'm Drew. No, he didn't, but in his defense, a theater was throwing fish at us, so it was kind of hard to mention much of anything.
Fortune just looks back at Tanguy and it's just like,
oh yeah, you told me about this.
It just looks back at Drew and is like,
did you keep out of how many fish there were?
I kept one of them.
Okay, that's
Fortune looks back at Tanguy and it's just like,
Papa, did you keep count?
no, I did not keep count. I was on.
There were a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot. It was a lot.
Okay, so there are many. There are many. Okay, that's yes.
Out of character, like in my head, I'm like, there was too much of everything to keep track of what was being thrown at us. Like,
yeah, what a wonderful first game for me, honestly. Yeah, but anyways, Tanguy's just like, well, yes, there were many fish, there were also many other things that I don't think we're going to discuss. How much time are we going to spend about... Alright, okay, she just like, Fortune just yoinks at like Tanguy's like little code, and Tanguy's like, oh, sorry, yes, no, I'm getting caught up with myself. Anyways, what things is here? She sort of like gestures, just like, did Drew already mention their name?
They did introduce themselves to Fortune, yes.
Oh yeah, so he just remembers, and he's just like, oh, yep, that Drew.
Yeah, his name was Drew. introduced me to them earlier. We just that.
Yes, no, I was distracted. Okay. Yes, hello. Yes,
I'll make it here. Sorry about this. He's like this a lot.
It's all right. It's all right. I get it.
Fortune gives you a thumbs up.
Oh, I love her. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you. I love her too.
Just gonna give a thumbs up back and then turn back to Tanguy and just. So as for what brings me here, what brings you guys here?
Oh, well,
Snow. Many of it. Many.
yes, well, well, Fortune hasn't really seen well, she hasn't really experienced Snow and I clearly, you see. So I just, figured that he would be. I guess it's the, show around and yes,
Well, that makes two
And
of us.
Fortune is just nodding intently, like, yes, yes.
I love that Tanguy's not gonna question that comment at all.
No, he will. I'm sorry, I'm sleeping. You're fine. Looks at you, like, his eyes have, like, widened a little bit, and he's like, so it's like kind of blinks. But Fortune just like looks and he's like,
I haven't seen Snow before either. Well, I mean, no, I did see Snow before, but not in Nyquil, so.
I've seen Snow in Nyquil before, but I haven't really like been in it before today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Do you want to come with us?
Can I roll insight to figure out why Tanguy thinks that makes sense?
Wait, what part of that doesn't make sense?
Tanguy said that it makes sense that Drew has not been in the snow before today.
Wait, okay, yeah, okay, I'm very sorry. I just like I think but my brain is very tired. I think it's just like at first it's just like, oh yeah, but like then it's just like, wait, I'm very sorry. I don't want to be rude, but you haven't been in this snow before. No, I don't. I didn't want to question your experiences before. But,
No. Yeah, I have not been in snow before. I've seen it, but never like walked in it or been in it.
Oh, Talon, Fortune kind of looks at you with like a quizzical, curious look, but probably isn't gonna like question further. Tanguy also kind of looks at you with like a sort of, why the heck, why is this the case, like sort of look, but
I've just realized that Tanguy does not know things about Drew that you do.
Not. He sure does not. Just like. So it's kind of the look of like on Tanguy's face. It's kind of the look of like, should I ask them about this, or should I just?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. They're in the snow now.
Okay, so that's not in character. All right then.
No, that was not in character. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's like Tanguy and Fortune are just gonna look at like Drew, just like with like the squinted eyes, just sort of like questioning this, and Drew is just gonna stand here like nothing is wrong.
Just putting his hands up, like it's fine. It's fine. Plus, it gives me a chance to like experience it for the first time. Like, you don't get to do that whenever.
I think like when you said like it's fine, both Tanguy and Fortune kind of squinted at you a bit more, like with a sort of look of like, okay, there's definitely something more to this, but also
I love that the 5-year-old is sussing me out.
Listen. Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, like you say the other thing, and then Fortune is like,
oh yeah.
Donkey's still kind of like he's not suspicious of you, but he is like kind of still like sort of questioning your situation. But I think, yeah. Listen, he doesn't know. He doesn't know the things. Okay.
Okay, I know this, but can Drew roll insight to learn this? Because
Oh, absolutely.
um
Please do it. If not, wait, no. Fortune doesn't know the things either.
Drew, please. 16.
Alright. Yeah, I'd say you get it from that.
Okay, so Drew picks up on this and makes a mental note not to mention something.
No. Oh dear, I'm afraid.
Out of character. Drew has made a mental note to not mention the Tanguy that up until a couple of months ago they were sleeping on benches and random inns and shit. But don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well,
Tanguy doesn't know won't hurt him.
I feel like if like Tanguy heard that, he would just be you what? Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that happens. But anyways, Fortune is like, and then they're kind of standing around in like a silence, and then Fortune just looks at Drew for a moment, and then Drew looks at Tanguy, and then looks back at Drew, and then looks at Tanguy, and then she looks at Tanguy's like look out, and it's like,
Are we gonna show them? Are we gonna show them the things we can do with snow? They want to know. They want to experience the things, Papa. Please.
I love that the 5-year-old can read the robot better than the guy that's actually met them.
Doggy just kind of looks at Fortune for a teensy bit, and he's like, oh, yes. Oh, so that's gonna be the next
Huh?
Another week like this. That's gonna be the next logical conclusion. Is that no, if you don't, you have the chance to think about that. Yep.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, he's like this a lot. We're gonna show you the things that snow. Come on.
And then they just go, and then Fortune just yoinks you. Fortune say that's funny.
Yeah. We're showing them the things we can do with snow. Okay, we don't wanna. You can go. Okay, it's next logical conclusion. It's fine. Yes, no, okay, well, but
Drew's like being dragged along by the hair and like this might as well happen today.
Yes. Fortune has taken initiative. It's like, hey, we gotta show you the things to do with snow, you know.
Just not gonna like protest. They're just gonna get dragged along.
Yeah. I mean, well, Tanguy's just still like, well, yes, no, that's a logical conclusion. You know, if you don't
Just
know.
Gonna look up at them and just, what are you talking about?
I do this a lot.
He does this a lot. Don't worry about it.
And then she just keep on walking. They just continue on walking. Yes, sorry, I do this a lot. Don't worry about it.
Where is Fortune dragging us to?
It's big space of snow. I think, like probably like a place where there's like plenty of like snow. So
there's
like
a park, like a big one.
To the park then. To the Toontown Park then. That's where she's dragging.
I'm gonna say that we aren't that far away because 1, I'm very worried about if any of the 3 of us roll survival, and 2, Drew spends a lot of time in the park in the first place, so he's probably already around there.
Yeah. I'd be worried if I had to make the 5-year-old roll survival. So.
Well,
she's already got this better than the other 2, so I'm less worried about her, but don't worry about it.
Yeah. Anyways, so we're at the park now.
And Drew recognizes this place very well because they spend a lot of time here when they aren't at home.
Yep. So Fortune has stopped dragging you at this point, Drew, and it's like,
okay, we have snow here,
and then she just looks up at Tanguy and it's like,
I don't know where to start, there's so many things. There's so many things we can,
okay, we can always ask them, we can always ask it.
Where do you want to start?
I don't know where to start either. Oh dear. Well,
What are some options?
Snowman. Snowman is one. That's and then snow angels, and then
looks at Tom.
Snowboy fight. There's also a thing. Sorry. Uh,
Looks back at Tommy again. You've got the names laid down. Honestly, I don't. Well, I mean, where do you want to start? I mean, you don't even have to like do
Drew is
so
like,
many things in there. You can just pick it up and like feel it in your hands. Like, look at it. Look at this.
okay. You know what? I'm going to roll. I totally know how to do numbers and shit. Okay. So, Drew's gonna think for a minute, and then... What's a snowman?
I just imagined Fortune just looking at you, and then she just kind of gets a bit closer to you, and it's just like,
okay, so they're like little people, but it's snow. You like little snow. You like roll up the snow, and then you like make those little people. That's what it is.
Show me.
Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you.
I think Doggy's gonna help her out with this one, cause like Fortune, rolling would require strength. Fortune has a -2 in strength. Is the thing.
Oh,
so
this baby.
yeah,
I
she's
feel
doing
like
her
Drew
best.
would help, even though they don't know what they're doing, but it will help.
Yeah. No, like Tanguy and like Drew are like helping her out as she's just sort of like explaining how it goes. Like maybe Tanguy answers like a little bit here and there, but I'll roll. I'll just like.
Should
so
we
you got
both roll strength?
Yeah, well, I'll roll strength for Fortune and Tanguy, and then you can roll strength for Drew.
Yeah.
That's a 6. She doesn't do very well, unfortunately.
Ooh. God. Great.
Both of us are not doing that great, is the problem. It takes us a long while. It really does take us a long while. It's just like, at one point while you're rolling the... Oh, you're also typing into chat.
I'm very... Okay.
They're doing their best. They're doing their best, Your Honor.
For context, Drew rolled a 10, and they're a barbarian, so I'm not...
Yeah. Anyway, so it takes a long while to roll this the first body of the snowman. It takes a long while. It takes a bit. It takes a long bit, and then
I'm blaming it on the fact is that Fortune and Tanguy have to teach Drew how to do it because they've never done it before. So I'm blaming it all on that.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's like they're just both like directing them. Drew has no idea what to do, so it's just like they're still rolling the thing, and like Drew is just like just very unsure what to do, and like they just keep giving him direction.
This is going so well.
Yeah, you do finally get a little you do finally get the little body for the little snowman.
Nice.
And yeah, now head. How
are we rolling? Are we rolling strength again, or?
I mean, we may. I mean, do you wanna? We may as well. Right out for. Oh no, Fortune does worse somehow. Oh no, baby.
Oh my god. Drew rolled a 9. Everybody rolled worse. Just everybody rolled worse than they did the first time.
Fortune got a 2, and Tanguy got an 8.
And Drew got a 9. Everybody rolled worse.
I don't even know how to explain this. It's just like somehow the snow has become like way harder to roll than it previously was. It's
This
more
head
of
is a little wonky.
They all trip. No, they don't. No, don't do this, please.
No.
Protect the small child. I don't want her to fall head first, please.
Okay,
Please.
so we have rolled the head, and I'm very tempted to roll Dex to see if they can get it onto the body.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Thankfully, Fortune has way better dexterity than strength, so...
It's the same for me, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god.
Oh, Fortune does really well.
Yeah, Drew doesn't.
Okay, that's just a +1 for Tanguy again. 13. So Drew, you don't really know how this works, so you just don't. You just don't do it.
For the audience and everyone listening, I'm like physically decaying on the inside because Drew rolled a 5.
Oh no! Fortunately though, Tanguy and Fortune rolled better. Tanguy got a 13 while Fortune got a 16. I'm imagining what happens is that like maybe Tanguy is probably holding up Fortune as she like rolls up the like little bit of the head up onto the thing, and it looks pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And then Tanguy puts Fortune down, and now Fortune just turns to Drew and it's like,
okay, now we gotta decorate it. We gotta make the ice. We gotta.
it's just like,
do we have any stones around here? We could use that for ice. Where did we find ice stone?
Just looking around the snow, and like Tanguy is also. That only find some. That's steady. I guess roll investigation.
Or Drew is going to reach into their hammer space and pull out like a Ziploc bag of what looks like bolts.
Oh. Tanguy and Fortune both turn back to you, and Fortune just looks at you, and then and the bolts with like a look of like oh my goodness, like just like oh my goodness, just like and then she raises her hands like this is like just claps her hands like in a little non-verbal gesture of like please give me this. And Tanguy just like looks at this and it's just he looks at the fact that you've just like pulled out a Ziploc bag full of these bolts, and he's like, oh, you gotta get the look on his face that's like, oh yeah, this is definitely also works. I mean, that's not. Well, I mean, Drew doesn't know that's not the typical way of doing it, but yeah.
Close enough. I don't know how you're going to get stones out. They don't. Yeah. So they're gonna hand the bag to Fortune.
Fortune looks out at the bag, and then looks back at you, and then she looks back down at the bag, and then she just goes back to Tanguy, and then she's just like,
pick me up. I'm going to give the snowman life.
I will be the snowman's gone now. Tanguy just like, alright, well, okay, you'll shall be the snowman's cop now, alright. And he just picks Fortune up and just like holds her up so she can put on the eyes. She opens up the bag, puts on the little bolts for the eyes, and it's just like she just looks at this and it's like,
I'm your god now. Don't forget that.
just standing here listening to her like, what? What?
Know what is going on? I have no idea what is happening. I am just saying these things.
Sorry, please.
thought she would be. But you know what? I am living for this. I love Fortune. She is this snowman's god now. That she's powerful. She's very powerful. Yeah. Anyways,
Does it need
So-
anything else?
We can have nose and mouth and we can just use the nose the little balls just like the little mouth as well. Let me just
and then she like puts on the little the bolts for like the mouth.
Let me see if I can. Okay. So Drew reaches into their hammer space and pulls out like a handful of gumballs.
Fortune just looks at that and is also wide-eyed again, and it's just like does the little clappy thingy again, but it's also then she just looks up at you and it's just like
okay, this is both because I wanted to put it in a thing, but also I was giving me that.
There's like
sweet.
4
Okay.
in their hand, so she could take as many as she needs. They have
Fortune,
more.
Fortune will take those. I want to say Tanguy was about to be like, oh well, not too many. We don't want to like have too much sugar or something. There's like, well, okay, this is happening now.
Sorry, Tanguy, but also no, I'm not.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, actually, Fortune puts like a little gumball in the center for like the nose, and then she turns to Tanguy and gives him one of the little gumballs.
Oh.
And then like Tanguy just looks at her and it's like, oh, and then Fortune is just like,
Oh yeah, I can save the second one for Dad. So
and then Tanguy is even more like, just like.
I can just have one. It's fine. You don't even worry about me. It's fine. Anyways,
But just like Tanguy is still just very much like, just like he's just very much like holds soft. Just like he's internally like I don't know which emoji would be. How about these many assortments of emojis? You're not going to be. Folks who are listening aren't going to be able to see this, but it's just like it's basically just like
that tracks.
basically weepy heart weepy lovey
weepy
emojis.
hearts and hold softs.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
He's just very much internally that. He's just like, just like,
oh yeah, don't worry about my dad. He just thinks I'm cute a lot. Don't worry about it. You haven't done anything wrong. Anyways, so okay, we have.
Drew's going to turn to Fortune and you mentioned a snowball fight?
now Fortune just looks at you, just like, just like, eyes are already widened again, just like, just like, and then Tanguy is just broken from his like little sort of thing to be like, oh yes, the snowball fights. That is the things that happens. That is the thing that happens.
Yes, that's the thing that happens. You wanna gang up? Sorry, words hard. Do you wanna gang up against my dad?
And then Tanguy just like, just like.
Drew blinks and is like, what?
Do you wanna gang up against my dad?
And it just turns back to Tanguy. He's like,
Yeah, Dad, I know. Yeah, Papa, I said what I said. Do you wanna
turns back to Drew. Do you wanna
gang up against my dad?
And Tanguy just has the look on his face, just like, you are doing this now? You're doing this now. Okay, well, you're doing this. So you're doing this now.
You betrayed me.
Yes, I betrayed.
You threatened to pummel her with snowballs. Jail for Fortune for 1,000 years.
No, don't do that. No.
Drew's going to blink and be like, I don't know the rules, but okay.
Fortune and holding a washer gun at you. Don't you dare put her in jail. I'm saying all this lightheartedly, but also don't do that to my baby.
I would never. Drew's going to look at Fortune and blink and just, well, I don't know the rules, but sure. Again, Drew does not know what they're doing at all.
Yeah, so Fortune just kind of bends over and like clumps up the snowball in like a little tiny ball. And it's like,
you do this,
and then she just throws a snowball at Tanguy. I don't even know what to roll to hit.
Roll.
What would that be? Dexterity maybe?
Maybe roll strength to see how hard she throws it, and then have Tanguy roll dex to see if he can dodge it.
She's doing her best.
Question mark.
Her -2 is not. Oh, a 12. That's all right. Oh shoot, sorry. Oh yeah, ranged attacks.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, so she would use that instead. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Sorry, here to save.
Oh yeah, with proficiency. With proficiency. Oh wait, so that would be a +5 then. Oh no, baby, that's an 8.
Oh no. Okay, well, roll.
I'm still rolling a dex save for Tanguy.
Yeah.
That's a flipping 1.
He knew this betrayal was coming, so he dodged it no problem with that 21.
What I imagine happens is that Tanguy expects like the snowball to like actually hit him, so he just like dodges out of the way with like utmost ease, but the snowball just kind of like, boom, just like kind of.
It falls short by a mile.
Yeah. It just like it gets kind of close, but not enough, and then Tanguy just stands there, and he's like, and then just looks back to Fortune, and Fortune is like, that didn't work. Wait a minute. Okay, let me try again. And then she just like clumps up the snowball again, and then she will throw it again. She will throw the thing again.
I'm also going to have Drew roll dex to see if
22. That one works that time.
Hit Tanguy.
I will roll a deception. Oh, 13. He doesn't get that one. All right, I will roll a dex save against that one. Oh.
Beats it. So he gets hit by Fortune's snowball, but just barely dodges Drew's.
Just like, basically like that. And it's just like, yeah. So Fortune is just like,
yeah, okay, like that. So you just throw it at him. You just throw it at him. I mean, he can't throw stuff back at the officer. I'm like really tiny, and he doesn't want to hit me. So
is this your polite way of saying that I should watch out?
Yes. And then Tanguy's just like, I have no idea what you're talking about back there, but I will just accept that. He's probably assuming that like they're scheming. They're basically. Yeah, scheming. He's also probably assumed that Fortune has told you like, he's not going to hit me, so like, well, he's not going to try to hit me. Well, if he does like do that, it will be like really pretty gentle. So like, but yeah, still.
Does Tanguy want to roll to throw, or is he only going to dodge?
Well, he'll definitely roll to dodge. But roll to hit. I mean, sorry, my brain. But anyways, yes, he'll definitely be like well, if we're going to decide like if we're going to do this, then he'll pick up a snowball and d20 plus 4. That is a 16.
Okay, should I roll a dex save?
Yes, that was against you.
It's the same.
Yay!
Ooh.
A 10. So
I'm gonna say that Tanguy throws the snowball and it hits Drew square in the face.
Oh, no!
They don't fall over or anything, but it's kind of like
oh dear.
They just sort of look up and it hits them in the face, and they're just like,
Oh, thank goodness, you're like, I was funny. The moment that while Tanguy is speaking, Fortune throws another snowball at him. A 14. That's 12. Tanguy, yeah, it hits him.
His panic has distracted him. The child chooses violence.
Essentially. Yes, essentially. Yeah.
My God. So Drew's gonna wipe the snow off of their face, and they're going to try to hit Tanguy again.
Good, yes, go ahead.
I wish I could stop hitting the S instead of the D. That would be helpful.
Martin, that's a 10?
Yeah.
Pat. Oh, that's an 18. Tanguy dodges with the utmost ease, with absolute beauty and grace. The animated sparkles just like are kind of coming off a little bit. It's weird.
Tanguy steps one step to the side, and the snowball just misses.
Yeah, his ponytail gracefully blowing in the wind. I don't know. Anyway, Tanguy throw at Drew again.
Oh gosh.
That's a 15. Oh, that hits. That's the 13.
Okay, so because I'm very tempted to do this, I do.
Oh wait, sorry. Oh yeah, isn't Drew? Yeah, Drew. Don't barbarians get like? Yeah.
I thought that was only when raging, which Drew isn't.
Yeah, I don't exactly. Oh yeah, danger set. Oh yeah. And like it make because this is like a scene like thing you can. This is a thing you can like see. So yeah, you get danger sets.
So I'll roll again. It's the same, so it doesn't matter.
Yay! It still hits.
It's still a 13.
It still hits you. It still hits you.
So, because I'm again tempted to do this, I want to say that it hits Drew in the head and knocks their hat off.
Just goes. Fortune runs back to get the hat.
For those of you that don't know or haven't heard or have no idea, when Drew's hat comes off, a small antenna pops up.
Oh goodness!
Which they immediately try to like smash back down.
Fortune is too busy trying to get the hat back, so she would not notice this. But Honky, I think, would actually
roll perception.
Oh goodness, I thought they said anything. And then yeah, I'll roll perception to see. That's just a regular +2. A 14. Probably.
You probably see something, but you have no idea what it is. It's just on Drew's head. It's
just like, yeah, and before Tonga can like question it, Fortune has also already run back, just like,
Tigo, here's a hat!
And then she just handed you back the hat.
Thank you, and Drew will put their hat back on their head, so it's adjusted and everything.
Excellent. Okay, thank goodness. Just turn. Oh, you're going back to throwing the stuff at them.
That's for hitting me in the head.
Makes sense. A 5. He misses. While he doesn't miss, he gets hit. And then while that happens, Fortune is also going to throw 15 up.
Think you beat it?
Yeah, I'm just imagining that it's like hitting him square in the head. And then Fortune just throws this thing and what is this thing? Oh, he misses that one. So like
it's a miracle that he dodges the second one after getting like absolutely like smacked with the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, is suggesting disadvantage.
Oh,
on Tanguy's second dodge.
All right, well that's 6. He is beefed once again. Yay!
Tanguy eats shit the FPS.
Isn't that just? Oh wait, no, that's the. I was going to say, isn't that just how to be funny 101? But that, and then I realized
that was the whole squad eats shit the FPS. Wait, correction. That's everybody but Austin eats shit the FPS.
Yeah, Austin somehow took it in stride, just like having a little like.
This is a normal Thursday.
Yeah, like that, having a little worm and a string wrapped around him. He was having a good time, and also Roboto was just there, and Drew was there, and Hoggy was suffering. Anyway, and Tim was, just dealing with his normal stuff, except it was more apparel. But anyways,
Tim, this was a normal Tuesday almost.
Yeah, almost. But anyways, yeah, Tanguy just beeps it. He gets hit in the head again, like just boof boof, just like he kind of stumbles a bit, I imagine. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
I think that's enough for now.
Yeah.
Just just whammed on him twice. I think he's had enough.
Oh yeah, I think we might kill him if we keep doing this. Okay, we'll stop.
I don't think he'll kill me, but that's well, yes, I so will prefer if we stop now. And Tanguy is just gonna wipe the snow out from his face. Like, just like, yeah, you did really good though. That was a really good job. And Fortune is just beaming, just like, just like, thank you. Just like, Tommy at this point is just like yelling down, just like, you did so good. It's like being like really positive about like how his kid did. He's a very proud father. He loves his child very much, and Fortune is just like very happy.
We
Just
love
like,
to see it.
yeah, yeah. We hold them all soft.
I think Drew's gonna like wipe their face off again to make sure that there's no snow on them anymore.
Yeah.
Considering they did just get bonked in the head twice. Well, I thank you both for showing me about, well, some of the things you can do with snow.
Oh yeah, we haven't even gone to the Snow Angels part. Oh, maybe I can quickly tell you.
And then unfortunately, like runs off and it's like, well, not too far away, just like a little bit where like Tommy you can still like see her, and she just like lies down and does a little snow angel motion, and it's like, oh, she's doing the snow angel thing. You can see it, and then like Fortune just comes up and just like she just gestures towards the little imprint she's made, the little snow angel imprint, and she's just like,
Snow Angel.
I think while she's over like actually doing it, just gonna look at Tanguy and just, how do you keep up?
I don't even know. Idiot. My husband is so much better at that, honestly. But I still love her pretty much. It's just, you know.
So you can roll insight really quick if you want.
Oh, I'd love to, because Tanguy has not mentioned that he indeed is married.
No.
He does not mention that. Okay, it's the 7. Yep. Let's see. 15. That's okay.
Yeah, that beats it. So Drew gets this look on their face, and Tanguy can tell that yes, granted they did not get a lot of time to talk in the meta's narrative, and they have not seen each other in 4 months. However, Drew had no fucking idea that Tanguy had a husband or a kid. So today has been a lot of learning for Drew.
Yeah, Tanguy just sees Drew's face, and is like, oh, of course I didn't mention I was married sent half for that when he sent for the when. And he's gonna roll hammer space. I'm gonna see. Oh, that's a 7. So he pulls out a little picture of I have his sort of his picture of him. I want to like post it. I'm gonna like go and like try and see if I can like post a thing of Argee. But he pulls it out, and you like see this sort of like this sort of anthropomorphic green Katru with like a sort of like short purple hair, and it's like a little picture of that, and Tanguy just like shows it, and he's like, that's my husband. That's my husband. So, yes.
Drew.
Also, I found a picture, and I'm gonna post it. I found a sketch I did of him originally.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not entirely. That's probably not what the picture exactly looks like, but like that's basically his general appearance, honestly. So, yeah, this man is indeed married.
So Drew does not know fully how to process this, so they're gonna nod and like, they don't know what to say because what do you say when you find out someone that you haven't seen in 4 months? What do you say to that? They don't know.
Tanguy picks up on that, and it's he just nods, just like, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't really mention that.
It's not like you had a reason to.
Yeah, he didn't. He really did not. But
then,
anyway.
Yeah, Fortune runs back over and Drew looks at the imprint that she's made in the snow and just gives her a thumbs up because for all they know, that's what it's supposed to look like. So
that is indeed what it's supposed to look like. And Fortune gives him a double thumbs up back, just like with a really happy expression on her face, just like I did a good snow angel. You know what a snow angel is now. You have this knowledge. You have the good knowledge.
And I saw you make it, so now I know how to make one in the future.
Yeah.
Just like, yes, you have the good knowledge. Yes, I'm going to the good knowledge. I am very powerful. I'm very strong.
You're the god of snow now, right?
Wait, sorry, what was that?
Drew said, so you're the god of snow now, right?
Tanguy just blinks at that, and then Fortune just looks at you, big-eyed, and just in awe, and then she just slowly smiles, and is like,
I'm the god of snow now.
looks at her hands, and Tanguy is just kind of like, just kind of sweating, and then Fortune looks back up, and it's just like,
I'm the god of snow now.
You're the god of snow now.
Looks back at Tanguy, just like,
Dad, I'm the god of snow now. Dad, I'm the...
yes, you are the god of snow now. Is that, Tanguy is just like, well, this happened. This is happening. And then Fortune is just like,
Yeah, you don't have to be so weird. You don't have to be so like worried about it. I'm gonna go to snow now. It's fine. But that will be supportive of me. I mean, you're gonna be supporting me as well, but also, you know. Anyways, I'm the god of snow now. I'm very powerful. I was always very powerful, but you know.
The more she explains it, the more Drew internally is like, oh fuck, what have I enabled? I wanted to enable the kid, but not like this.
you can't change it. She's the god of snow now.
She's the god of snow now.
This is it. This is it. Yeah. Fortune just turns to the snow. Is like,
I'm your god. Now I'm your god. I'm your god. Remember this.
I think Drew's going to put a hand over their mouth to try not to laugh because on one hand this is very cute and they don't know how to handle it. On the other hand, they've just enabled this 5-year-old to think that she's the god of snow. And on the third hand, this is very funny.
Yeah, Tanguy meanwhile has just texted Adrian, his husband, just to be like, so hey, I've just met up with one of the guys back at the Minnows narrative. The other robot guy, not Roboto. Hopefully you know who I'm talking about.
The other robot, not Roboto.
Yeah, not Roboto, the other robot. And they have just enabled. Fortune now thinks that she is the god of snow, and yeah, that. It just said that. Just like, this sure is a day. This sure is a day.
Just gonna look at
her. Sure is a day.
Just gonna look at Tanguy and give an apologetic look, like without saying it. They are so sorry for the chaos.
He just looks at you, and then he just sighs and is just like, well, I accept your apology, but. If I know my husband, I'm pretty sure he will indeed agree that she is the god of snow, so it's a rabbit.
So Tanguy just has to live with this. Look, Tanguy just has to live with the consequences of Drew's actions. I'm so sorry.
I'm losing my pack over this. Yeah. Adrian will now refer to Fortune as the god of war or as a honorific title. This is a day. This has happened. This has happened. Anyways. God. Yeah. So this has happened. This has happened.
I do want to do one more thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Drew looks back to the little snowman that they made and is thinking really hard for a second. And then they're gonna walk over and please. Okay, that's not a fumble. They're gonna reach into their hammer space and pull out an identical version of the hat that's on their head.
Wow.
They have many of these, okay? They have a lot of these. And they are going to put the hat on the snowman's head.
Yeah. I imagine Fortune has like turned around to like see you do this. Tanguy is also seeing you do this. I think Fortune has just like saw you pull that out from your hammer space. It's like, and it's just like she just like runs up to you, and it's like,
do you have?
What?
How many of those do you have?
Just gonna look at her with like this slight grin on their face, like, I don't know.
But he doesn't know.
Well, okay, so there's many.
Yeah, there's many. That means there's many. And if
do you want
know,
one?
Yes!
She just does the gimme hands again.
Okay. Okay, that's not a fumble, so Drew pulls out another hat and puts it on Fortune's head.
Fortune is beaming. She's just like the colon capital D emoji. Just like, and then she just sort of like,
wait a minute.
And then she just like kind of runs over to Tanguy and it's like, just sort of like holds up the little hat for him, and he just like, he kind of looks at it for a moment. He's just like, this is that for me?
Yeah, that's for you. I can get another hat. I can get another hat.
Oh, thank you. And he just like, he takes the hat and he puts it on, just like, that's so nice of you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. You're welcome.
And then she just like runs back to you and she does the give me hands again.
Drew internally is like the hold soft emoji over this child. That's also not a fumble. So another hat comes out and it goes straight onto Fortune's head.
Today is a good day for Fortune. She has met a new friend. She has acquired a hat. She has realized she's the god of snow. Man.
This is the best day of her life.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I just have an awful thought, but I will save that for after the FPS. But
yeah, you better. I don't want you to ruin this moment.
Yeah. Unless there's anything else you wanted to do.
Well, I think I imagine that like Fortune and Tanguy have just like seen you do that. So I think what they'll they both have an idea.
Okay.
I think Fortune is going to pull that's a 3. So Fortune pulls out an identical like little replica of like the scarf that she's wearing. And I don't know if Tanguy will like pull anything out right now. Would he? You know what? I'll just say that Tanguy like kind of holds up Fortune again so she can like wrap the scarf around, and the snowman now has a scarf. The snowman now has a scarf.
Drew is internally holding them both very soft.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. We all hold them very soft.
I love this child, Your Honor.
Yes, Yes, I love them too. I'm so glad you love them. She's really good. Yay.
But now the
But
snowman has a hat and a scarf.
yay. Yeah. But yeah, I think after that it'll probably be a bit more of like maybe they just like maybe Drew just like walks around for a bit more with like Tanguy and
Yeah.
Fortune, maybe just like enjoying the snow, just having a little chat, and yeah, that is
Maybe
where we will.
Tanguy takes Drew and the God of Snow out for hot cocoa or something.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Fortune just gets like the little like the hot chocolate with like the whipped cream and marshmallows, and
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah. Tongi just gets a plain old hot chocolate just because he personally like prefers that at the moment. It's fine.
Drew's probably going to get plain because they've never had it before, so.
Oh yeah, understandable. That's another thing. It's like, I imagine Drew probably mentions, "Oh, I've never had it before," and then Fortune is like,
Oh my goodness, they're gonna learn about the wonders of hot chocolate too. Oh my gosh,
just like,
we're teaching them so much today, Papa.
just like, I think Fortune.
I love that Fortune is so excited that Drew gets to learn all of this stuff, and Tanguy is probably having an internal crisis about it.
Wait, sorry, you kind of you like that Fortune is the one who like gets excited about this stuff, and Tanguy is the one who what?
Is probably having an internal crisis about it. Like, why does Drew not know these things?
Oh yeah, I think what's happening right now is that I imagine Tanguy is probably just like he's putting on like a nice face because like I mean in part because like he doesn't really want to make this like awkward like you know you just want to like learn what happens with snow. It's fine and like you know his kid is here and
Tanguy
like
can unpack that bag later.
Oh, absolutely. His kid is here and he wants to have a nice time with his kid. Like, he went out with his kid for, like, this reason, show her the snow and all that. But I think in the back of his mind, he's just like, oh, goodness, is this another plot I'm going to be wrapped up in? He's just like, yeah, that's in his back of his mind. But you know what? Right now, he's just focusing on this very nice moment between his daughter and you. And yeah, that's probably where we'll end it. If unless you have anything else to add.
Nope. I think I'm
all
good.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Thank
all right.
you, everyone, present and in the future, for listening. This was amazing.
Yes, it was so good.
Drew's learned so many things today.
Yes, absolutely.
And with that, we'll bid you a good time zone. Bye-bye.
Yay! Bye!